Hello, folks. How are you? I'm coming to you this evening with a quick vid on Donald Trump sexual assault scandal. Now the women have come up for the 10 already. 10. Wow. And Hillary Clinton's email scandal surfaces again. When we talk about integrity in the presidential election, I mean the word integrity is totally out of the situation. Yeah, I hear a lot of people saying they're just not going to vote at all. Nobody on earth has, I started to say America, but nobody on earth has ever seen anything like this before. This is degrading. And I was looking at one newscast, what was her name? Miss Stein said, this presidential election is a mockery of democracy. And she summed it up perfectly. I couldn't have said it better. This is a disgrace. Now, Donald Trump, like I said, I'm not endorsing anybody. I'm just saying, be careful who you vote for because it's going to mean a heck of a lot. But my question is with Donald Trump, why did all these women wait until this time? Why did all these women, first it was two, then three, then four, now they sum it all up, now there's 10 women with sexual assault. And doesn't all this remind you of someone else? Remember, these two people have no love for one another. Bill Cosby. Yes, yes. Another one. And I find it quite ironic, and I'm quoting you from a news article, that the same people who well, let's say, believed all the reports of all these women that came to make these allegations and charges against Bill Cosby 20 to 30 years later, all these people believe all these women report against Bill Cosby. But now that the shoe is on the other foot, the people that are in power in charge, a lot of these people don't want to believe these reports about Donald Trump. And I've read this article numerous times, and I know you've seen it even on TV. I mean, that is strange. Is this a race thing? I mean, you know, and a lot of people are asking me, John, can I ask you a question? What have black people got out of voting? I mean, what did we get out of integration? And we're not even really integrated. This is what people are asking me to give a narrative on. Since Black Lives Matter, all these different grassroots movements. And then another thing I'm going to jump into, I don't want to keep switching back and forth. But what in the heck is it with Hillary Clinton and these emails? Now, she's really after the African American vote. She's not going to do a doggone thing for black folks. Do you understand? If Barack Obama, remember the Democrats are what has the black population in the situation that it's in right now, impoverished. Violence in the African American community is at an all-time high. Children are being shot down. Drugs are all. It's in a terrible, despicable shape. Following these goofball democratic policies. But did you hear the latest email response that was these hackers released about what they said about the black vote? I mean, I'm not even going to read it. You read it. I've read it several times. I mean, well, it doesn't surprise me. Nothing about these people surprised me. I told you before 1,000 times, and I've told you again. Most politicians are as full of crap as a constipated elephant. They're owned and operated. Hillary summed it up at best with her first meeting with 3 Black Lives activists, uh, uh, people in that specific movement. She said, you need to unite, group yourselves together. Because she said, if you're not careful, you're going to have the same meeting 50 years down the line with a room full of white people again. She was talking about what you did in the 60s. Because you didn't gain anything from 50 years of marching. That's all she's telling you. We've gained nothing out of it. And it makes you wonder. This is why it's best to read and do research. Watch how you vote for some of these people. I mean, when it comes, listen to what Donald Trump's saying. Listen to what Hillary Clinton's saying. Listen, but not only this, Donald Trump said, my main thing is, why did these women wait till now? Why don't all the news media say the same thing about Donald Trump that they said about Bill Cosby? Remember Donald Trump remarks about Bill Cosby? Bill Cosby said Donald Trump is full of, well, what are your thoughts on this? I just don't know what to say. But I know one thing. It's disgraceful. The whole world is watching this buffoonery. Idiotic buffoonery. And yes, it is a disgrace to the American public and country. The whole of democracy is being laughed at and scorned and mocked all over the world. It's a disgrace. Sexual assault, grab her by the vagina. One woman said he grabbed her and kissed her. I mean, this. Come on now. Again, I'm not telling you not to vote for anybody. I'm not endorsing anybody. But all I say is, be careful who you choose. Because either way you look at it, this country is impoverished. You're in $22 trillion worth of debt. The central banks was on the news. They're selling off American assets. Need I say more? We need God like never before. And the Antichrist, some say the Antichrist is on the earth right now. And the time is right. Most of the world goes to bed hungry at night. It's time to repent and get it right with God. I'm going to have a second follow-up because I'm back hot again on the trail of this. Folks, be careful. Be careful where you put your children, where they go to school. Be careful. It's dangerous out here. And it's because of these crazy, demon-possessed politicians. Just not all of them. They're just no good. Be careful. But you do have a few honest politicians. But the main thing is just be careful. I mean, listen to some of the things that Donald Trump says. Grab them by the... Even though that was 10 years ago, come on now. It makes you wonder sometimes, do you think he'll do more for African Americans than the Clintons? Because remember, Hillary Clinton stood in 100% agreement with everything her husband Bill Clinton did during his time in office. The first thing the Clintons did when the Republicans got on him about his Monica Lewinsky thing in the office, you know what he did. Threw black people under the bus, signed that bill, with that prison bill, that locked up twice as many African Americans than Ronald Reagan ever did. What a sick joke. God bless folks. I mean, pray. We need help. God bless.